You got any good things?
My good thing today would be, my kids won the Caught Being Good, so we had our extra recess this morning, and it was a beautiful morning for it.
I know the other kids were like, "Oh, no fair, they got an extra recess." I was like, "They earned it."
We earned it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they were like, "Should we tell anybody?" I said, "Yes, you earned it. Be loud and proud. You deserve it."
Well, my good thing is I went to the library to ask Miss Phelan if she could please help us with Spiro Challenge for the STEM Wars coming up, and she was already doing it. So I didn't even have to beg her. I'm going to try to start going down there to support her.
Thank you. We appreciate you doing that for us too. We are going to start ours. It's not even called Can Do Canoe anymore. It's called something else. But we're going to start it the week of testing. We'll just do it afterwards, like a little break.
I brought more than we probably will work on, but I figured I was like, I'm going to do what we can.
What's your good thing this knows?
Trying to spell Spiros. I can't.
We started.
How to spell it?
E-R-O.
Yeah.
Okay. Close enough. Unrecognizable.
We started like reading out loud those benchmark books, and so we started A Dog's Purpose, and it's the most engaged I've ever seen kids read. Like pay attention. Like I would ask questions throughout, and they're like, "Yeah, it's this."
So today we're on chapter 2. There's some things you might want to read and like reword.
Yeah,
there's a couple of things that I had to reword. Because it was just a little too far above. But today during our reading lesson, we were looking at different meanings of words in context clues or whatever, and charge and rose were the 2 words. They were both in the book today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, one of the dogs rose up and the other one was in charge, and they were like, "Miss Rowland, that's the word." I was like, yeah, like how great was that?
And we talked about how they got to the point where the dog was behind the fence, and he's like, "But it looks like a jail." So they're probably jealous because I'm out here and they're there. And one of the kids goes, "I never thought about that. That makes me feel bad."
You want me to give you the surprise? What's going to happen at the end of chapter
1? No!
Okay,
I think I know what's going to happen.
What do you think's going to happen? I'll tell you.
Fast is going to die.
Close.
He doesn't die?
It's not Fast.
What is it? Is it the other one?
It's Hungry.
Hungry, that's what it is.
Hungry dies.
Which one it is?
Hungry dies of starvation. Because they're stray dogs.
Yeah.
And so Hungry dies of starvation.
Yeah, I lip-seed the regurgitating of the food. I said she just gives them a meal. So like,
yeah,
hopefully
there were like a few things that I just had to I would read ahead and then I just like reworded it. Like in chapter 2, there was something like, and he was marking his territory by lifting his leg, and I was like, he was just really big and bossy. So there's a few things in it, but it's not terrible.
No.
Not yet, anyways. But hey, it's benchmark approved. So
yeah, exactly.
How did iStation go for you guys this month?
Yay. It went okay. My reading iStation scores are a little lower than I would have liked. They still are like progressing, but they did not progress as much as I wanted them to. And about the same with math. There were quite a few of them that went like really high, but then there were some of them that were just a few points off from like getting higher than their last score. So mine were not as I would want. So I just changed some instruction around where they're going to be working more on iStation now.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm probably going to do is like be like, okay, no more typing club. Because that's what they do.
Yeah, they like, and typing club is great.
But I think I'm going to make that a Friday thing. Be like, okay, only on Fridays you're going to do this. I think I'm going to rework it.
Yeah, definitely.
But I only have one kid on VR.
I only have one. No, I don't think I have any on VRs anymore.
It's only indeed.
Let's look at mine.
So Jose, even though they're both new.
Jose is high. Okay, I figured it out when I talked to Mom. Mom said that he's basically a first grader because he only had instruction when he came to Mississippi. And when they came to in Mississippi, they go by your year, not by how many years of school you have from another country. And so he didn't have kindergarten.
Preschool.
He had bits of first grade, and so then they just threw him into second and like expected him to be on grade level, and I didn't know about it. I thought it was just a
statewide or
just the language barrier.
Mhm.
I thought it was a language barrier thing because he was able to communicate back and forth with Gallo, and I would show him bits in like Spanish, and he'd read books in Spanish, and so I thought that's what it was, but it's really
lack of school.
Okay. So,
and that's beyond your control because you can't help who they put in your classroom.
Exactly.
Hey, Miss Gallo.
My reports won't load.
Do you have any good things? We're recording this PLC for Miss Carius and for the HRS documentation.
Yes, from that we were talking.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
You got a good thing for it? What's a good thing?
Good thing.
Oh my goodness, I don't want to work no more.
Oh, well, your time's coming soon, but I'll keep my quiet.
Let's see what.
You have a good Easter?
Yeah, I really enjoy Easter with the family.
Do you have your grandbabies over?
And yes, especially with them. Yes, it was great.
I have one.
Is your Excel score?
No, I have it on a spreadsheet.
Oh, me too. It just won't come up.
Sorry, I'm too OCD. I have to have it like all
Just
color
one for a
coded.
second.
Yeah, I can move over there, Miss Gallo. Do you want me to move over there?
What?
No, that's good. I'm just messing with you, Miss
Do you
Gallo.
want me to move it in there? I bother you?
No, I'm just messing with you. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I have 3 kids that are like critical, like reading level, and
I'm
it's
sorry. What is this about?
iStations.
Ah, okay, my station.
So
Okay,
it's
thank you.
Jose, Onandi,
Of course, the language.
James.
Can expect nothing better.
Yeah, it's Onandi, James.
And James, he really struggles.
He really does struggle. So
He's already one of our special ed students with Miss Young.
Mhm.
Okay.
he receives reading with her.
Okay.
He does well in that. So, but when you give him a word problem, you have to read it out. He can't read it. So
Those are level ones.
yes, well, some of them are level
How do you?
ones, but with reading, but based on
Where
reading.
do I find
level.
that again?
What?
Where in critical need?
That would be on classroom summary. But I'm going off the reading level. I'm not necessarily going off of
Gotcha.
iStation.
So you're not really going off of what iStation says. You're just going off of
Right, because
reading
they
level,
told
what
us
you think
that
are critical.
because from what I understood, iStation wasn't like
Mhm.
what we use. I thought we looked more at like
No.
the reading level.
My
for
only criticals
groups
are
and stuff.
Valkyrie, Alejandra, JJ, and Yasuri, which JJ, Yasuri, and Valkyrie all receive services in Alejandra's language. But as for BRs, I don't have any BRs.
If you go off of that alone, it would be Keegan. I think his is mainly focus. I think his is the ADHD factor.
You said Valkyrie, Siri, and
JJ,
JJ. Okay.
and then Alejandra, who is doing better than Valkyrie.
Nice.
She's 190 Lexile,
Mm-hmm.
which is really good.
Well, whenever
Where did I
you,
can see this?
they're looking at iStation. I don't
the
have that
iStation.
exact
No, I cannot
report that
see
they're looking at.
iStation.
What I am confused by is
This is
the way
agenda.
iStation levels, like level
Yeah,
one.
that's why I just didn't look at
Right,
it.
right, because they're leveling. Technically, grade level for third grade is a 520 to a 720
Mm-hmm.
Lexile, but these kids with a 525 are grouped in the level twos.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't group them as a level two, considering that is technically it's beginning third grade,
right.
but it's third grade.
I guess they go off of like the time of year.
I don't know. Maybe they are going off of the time of year it is. But even like this level 3, she's a 560. I guess these level 4s, 650 to 675, would be closer to the 720 range. And then my level 5s are above 720.
Okay, so mine is Onandi, James, Jose, Keegan, and Damari. I think I don't know why Damari's that low, because her reading level is a 365.
But Yasuri's is a 335.
Weird.
So is she really reading that low, or is she just not trying? Because she doesn't seem like when she's in EL Chief, she seems like she's got it together.
Yeah. So I also think it has to do with mood.
Maybe.
the mood.
But I will say, sometimes when we do their things in EL Chief, like she'll be giving me back, like, my turn, your turn. Like she'll be doing great then, and then I'll hear her do it great with the partners. But then when she takes it from talking to writing, she gets it all messed up.
Yeah, I see that every great once
and she'll be writing completely something different. Okay, remember what we did, then what y'all did, and then now you're writing it, and I don't know. So, okay. You want to look at the literacy piece now?
Yes.
Okay, we're on Unit 9.
How did Unit 8 CSA go?
We haven't finished it.
Okay, so we're pacing out Unit 9.
Yep. The Unit 8 CSA is
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay. Did your class do well on the math one?
Yeah,
Good.
They did absolutely amazing. Lots of hundreds. There was only a couple that really didn't do great.
My only one that didn't do great was one student, but she received.
Valkyrie went really fast and didn't let me read it to him because he was too impatient and he really struggled. And I was like, "That's what you get, my dude." Okay, here's my question. So we have Unit 9 starting the week of testing. What are our thoughts?
Okay.
So testing realistically is going to run from 8:30 to how long do those extended kids get?
I think they get 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Hold on, let me look it up. I'm in charge of them, and I'm going to say that there's a couple of them that will probably take the entire time, just by their personalities. Just trying to see. Just looking up. Okay. I go until the latest one is reading, and it's 11:45, but that's on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's Tuesday.
And math is 11:45.
Mm-hmm.
I would say they're going to
that's
go
past lunch, right?
It is. I'm assuming they are assuming that it's not going to go past lunch. They won't actually take.
I don't think they will, but I'm saying I think it'll be longer than it was last year. Based on some of the students, I can totally see that.
So my question is, should we just then go ahead and for lessons do main lessons like just reading and math? Like
I say so because
for lesson planning wise, like don't think about reading groups, don't think about intervention or anything like that.
Or
just
word study.
Or word study. Just the mains, reading and math, so that we're not getting off on the pacing.
I would say so because I don't want the district to be like, "Hey, you were supposed to be teaching this," and it was testing.
Right, or like because now that we are definitely timed on our CSAs and when they have to be due and whatnot, I would hate to get a week behind on Unit 9 and then our CSA is due and we don't have enough time to get it done.
Right, exactly.
So we can just plan to do a math lesson and a reading lesson those days, and then we can just find fillers anytime necessary. Like if we have extra time a day, we can pull a word study lesson if need be. But
or just
like maybe not, or read a book, right? Or
in STEM, you guys are going to be working on
we're
STEM.
working on STEM, so we should just plan for those two main pieces. So. Okay.
I don't see that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before we start.
Let's see.
I don't know. He should get small group.
Nope, I don't have Valkyrie. Phelan has Valkyrie. Okay.
He's small group. Why?
I was just curious because I just, they have them read a book. And so I was like,
he's fine.
She said they could draw. I think. Didn't she say they could doodle or draw too?
Okay, cool.
I love drawing.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I just wanted to prepare.
He will just sit quietly.
I guess I'm traumatized by how Naomi handled the ACT test last year. That I'm like,
yeah, she's with me this year.
Yeah. No, he's really not that bad. And then you just have to honestly give him a little threaten about calling home, and he's fine.
No, I was just, I like to mentally prepare myself for this.
So. Yeah, he should be fine. He will read a book too. He's obsessed with that Minecraft book he has in his seat stack. I can't get him to stop reading it. I mean, you can have the pictures, but I can't get him to stop reading it. He is so into it. Okay. So, starting with week 1, day 1, we just need to type out what it is. Mentor, text. Oops.
So are we going to do a teacher choice?
Or let's not, just in case we get behind somewhere.
Okay.
What do you think?
That sounds good.
Because if we're doing STEM too,
Yeah.
we may need to like push some of this other stuff around.
Well, your math pacing looks really good too.
Yeah.
You're all the way up to April. I mean, you got next week's done.
Yeah, we
That's
got next
good.
week's done.
Which,
Does this not give you a mini lesson too?
Right here.
Where am I? What page is that?